Okay, so let's sort of look at the next question. Why does it rely on project financing strategy which uses tax equity and asset rotation in developing wind farms? All right, well, that's sort of an interesting question. Part of it is that since their strategy is a lot of acquisitions and doing a lot of these things, one of the things that's always problematic is generating funds. Now, clearly what they could do is actually finance these things with debt. The problem is that when you finance these things with debt, what happens is that you're using up debt capacity, all right? And a lot of the whole point about using debt also, there's a set, as we talked about it before, there's also this issue of using debt, and if you use the debt, what you do is generate a tax shield from the interest that you pay. Well, especially early on, if they don't have other income to offset that, a lot of the advantages of using debt sort of go away. And so we'll look at this a little bit more. So using the tax equity and these asset rotation plays, the securities that they're going to be issuing, allows them to generate funds based on the cash flow of the project, okay? And by being able to sell, especially in the sense of the tax equity, selling off the tax shields that are associated with this project is a valuable source of revenue for them to finance the projects. So the bottom line here is that using debt early on, the big advantage of it is the tax shelter associated with paying interest probably isn't available to them. So they need some other vehicle if they really want to finance these, especially if they don't want, and they want to do self-financing and not actually raise more equity outside, have more shareholders, but rather just selling off the stream of cash flows that are generated by the project. So it makes a lot of sense for them to do it this way.